Assalamu alaikum, Mr.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته عبد الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. My student of grade 3. I wish you all good health. With you, Mr. Shaban from Gmt International School. Today, inshallah, we'll revise unit 10 another time. But 1 minute to my students. We will, inshallah, study page 404 another time. Okay, we will study unit 10 under in the form. I will answer some questions. Then you will, inshallah, answer all of your questions, inshallah. Okay. First, grade 3. We talk about simple machine and compound machine. What is the difference between simple and compound machine? That's our unit here. I will give you an idea, then I will ask. Okay. Simple machine, you know, like what? Like lever, for example. Like a lot of machine you use, you know. That's simple machine. Body, lever, all of them simple machine. But I will give you first idea about simple machine. Then I will ask something that makes work easier, like shuffle, handle the simple machine, like handle the wagon the simple machine. But you can know what it work if the use of a force, a push or a pull to move an object in the same direction of the force. Just I will explain this one another time, then I will ask you if you understand well, okay. If you don't understand well, I will repeat another time. What is the lever bar that pivots or turns on a fixed point called fulcrum? The lever consists of force, called fulcrum, and load resistance. Like rigs and drums are another type of lever. Rigs and drums, they are types of lever. We have lever, we have this called simple machine here, you know. Simple machine, we said anything you make the work easy for you. Like lever. Like what a fork is a kind of lever. Fork is a kind of lever. Seesaw is a kind of lever. Rigs and brooms is a kind of lever. Rigs and brooms, B-R-O-6. That's okay. Brooms are kinds of lever. All of these lever are simple machine. Wheel and axle is made of a wheel and an axle from a name that's connected, so they are turned together. Wheel and axle use this circular motion to increase force. If you turn the wheel, the axle turns with greater force. As you see in the bicycle, just a wheel and axle, the bicycle. Wheel also turns and turn. You also steer without having to turn the wheel from side to side with your hands. The wheel and axle, okay, like the wheel and the axle in the bicycle. You know, with each here, I want just to ask on this point, then I will go to the body. But first, I will ask about these points. If you can make another screenshot here, no problem. Now, Abdullah Omar. Yes, Abdullah.
Yes, Mr.
What is simple machine, Abdullah?
Simple machine is something that makes work easier. Like the shovel handle is a simple machine.
Excellent, my student. Excellent. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yasser. Okay.
Yes, Mister.
Give me example of simple machine, Yasser.
Yeah, simple machine. The shovel handle is a simple machine.
Thanks a lot. Muaz, what are the simple machine?
That's something that makes work easier.
Yes.
For example, the shovel handle is a simple machine.
Thanks a lot, Yasser.
Or
Muaz. There's a voice here, Muaz. A big voice. Omar Osama. Okay. Omar. Give me example of simple machine, Omar. An example. An example.
simple machine is something that makes work easier.
You understand me now or no?
Yes, I understand.
So, what is a simple machine?
Simple machine is something that makes work easier. Example, the shoes handle is a simple machine. The handle of the wagon wheel and axle.
Yes. Thanks a lot, Mr. Lutz.
Can I
Thanks.
keep my mic open?
You're welcome, but I will return it to another time, Omar. No problem. Omar Khalid. Do you know
Yes,
about
Mister.
what is work?
Work is the use of a force, a push or a pull to move an object in the same direction as the force. Mister,
Yes. What do you want?
I know what is meaning of. I know I can't give you example of compound machine and simple machine.
Example compound machine, no problem. Okay.
Simple machine like screw and but the compound machine like compound machine like screwdriver.
Screw, yeah, screw driver. Yeah, thanks a lot, my student. Thanks a lot.
Welcome.
So you understand the difference between simple and the compound machine?
Yes, simple machine makes work easier, but compound machine is a machine made up of two or more simple machines.
Excellent, mashallah. Mashallah. Some students, mashallah, they are okay, mashallah. I want all students, mashallah, okay, in science. So,
Unit 10 is very easy.
Unit 10 is, but I'm revising because some students said we will revise. No problem, we'll revise. No problem. We'll revise for you. Don't worry. But you understand it well, okay?
Yes.
It's easy for you.
Yes.
Okay, thanks, my students. Thanks a lot.
Welcome.
Okay. Where is Engineer Muhammad? Yes, Muhammad Amir. Engineer Muhammad. What is the lever, Muhammad?
Lever, it is a bar that pivot, provides or turn on fixed point like fulcrum.
Like what?
Fulcrum.
Like fulcrum. It consists of fulcrum. Not like fulcrum. It consists of fulcrum. That's lever. Fulcrum, force and load. This is lever. Okay.
Okay.
If we say it consists of fulcrum, you say that. Okay, my students. Consists of mean the what? Mean that liver, okay, rest on something.
Okay.
Point. It's in a point here. Okay, my student. Okay. Okay, here's another one. Omar Sultan. Liver consists of what? Liver.
Yes, mister.
What does liver consist of?
The forest, fulcrum, the load.
Thanks. So you can load and the effort, the same. Effort and load the same. Okay, my students.
Yes.
So
We
we
can
can,
another type of liver.
yeah, liver. Have a lot of liver in our home.
Yes, yes.
You must know it well. And this lesson is very important, my students. In your, I think, inshallah, you are okay, inshallah. Okay. Yasin Muhammad. What are the wheel and axle, Yasin? Yasin, what are the wheel and axle?
The wheel and the axle.
Yes.
Wheel and the axle is made of a wheel and an axle that are connected so that they turn together.
Yes, thanks a lot. It connects like what? Do you know? Like a bicycle? Do you know bicycle?
Yes.
It contains wheel and axle or no?
Yes.
Yes, thanks a lot. Thanks, my student. Okay. Aun Ashraf.
Yes, mister.
Talk about wheel and axle, Amr. Aun, please. It's in front of you. Wheel and axle. Do you see it?
Well, and
Wheel and axle. Yes.
wheel and axle is made up of a wheel and an axle that are connected so that they turn together.
Yes. It's connected together. Like what, do you know?
Circular,
Like what?
like bicycle.
The bicycle just one part because bicycle is compound, you know? It's compound machine, not simple machine. Okay?
Okay.
We have simple machine, our lesson about simple machine and compound machine. Simple machine,
Well, and
we said, what? What do you want?
wheel.
Yeah, wheel and axle. Wheel and axle with each other. It's found in a lot of things, wheel and axle. Okay, my students?
Okay.
Now, my students, I will explain pulley, just pulley. Pulley is a wheel with a rope or cord or chain around it. The end of the rope hangs on the side of the pulley, so you will use it, okay, to lift something, or also to be easy to use it. Okay, thanks, Aun. Now another one after Aun. We reach it to Aun, okay. Aun. Muhammad Ali, yes, Muhammad Ali.
Yes, mister.
Yes, Muhammad, what is pulley? What is pulley?
What is what?
Pulley.
Bully?
Yes. We see now, explain to another time?
Yes.
No.
But
We
mister, can you
said it now. We said that.
can you put
now,
a video
no problem.
this lesson?
Yes, inshallah. You want a video about poly? I will try.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
The bully is a wheel with a rope cord.
I'm trying to give a video about poly now, but we'll open in 1 minute. My student. So it's a poly. Not this one, sorry, 1 minute. It will open now. Number 3. No. A minute. Yes, that's okay. That's a pulley, the wheel with the rope. You know? To understand it, I will understand you another time. It is like a rope. Rope means what? Part of cord or chain or like.
Mister, can you, Mister,
Today,
today get a video of some experiments?
yes, correct. I will give you now a video about
Experiments.
I will give you one, but it will open. Okay, I will give you a video about wheel. Okay, lever, about pulley, about simple machine. You know, simple machine, it is very, very important, like wheel and axis, like a pulley. But first, pulley is a wheel with a rope cord or a chain around it, you know. So my students, I will give you idea about simple machine and compound machine. Simple machine and compound machine. To understand more, okay, about simple and complex machine. Okay, it is easy for you. Inshallah, it will be easy for you.
Grammarly can help you write quickly and confidently, so you never have to slow down at work. Stay on top of emails, documents.
1 minute. So, this, inshallah, it will be easy for you. I will enlarge it for you. So, we said for his body, the wheel with the rope. Okay, it's okay here.
Hello friends and welcome to a new Happy Learning video. Today we're going to learn about simple and complex machines. But first of all, do you know what a machine is? Machines are instruments which help us perform a job whilst using less effort and doing it a lot faster. The earliest machines were very simple and were invented to help men and women a long time ago. The wheel, the lever, a simple pulley, and the inclined plane are all examples of simple machines. Let's see how they work. The lever helps move heavy objects. It consists of a beam, pivoted on a point on itself, just like a seesaw. When we are on one end of the beam, it is not as difficult to lift up the person on the other side, is it? Well, it's definitely a lot easier than having to carry the person in our arms, don't you think? The pulley helps us lift heavy objects. It's a wheel with a rope over it, and while it turns around on its axle, it helps us lift objects, which are tied on one end of the rope by pulling downwards from the other end. The inclined plane is a ramp which joins two surfaces, each at different heights. The inclined plane makes it easier for people, animals, and many other things to go up and down. It's almost like a slide. As you can now appreciate, simple machines can be used to multiply strength or even change its direction. And because of that, our work can be so much easier and safer. Complex machines consist of many pieces, some of which are even simple machines. All these elements, which make up a complex machine, work in a coordinated way. Let's see a couple of examples. These bicycles are complex machines, which make the most of the strength in our legs to transport us. I love riding a bike, and it is also a very healthy sport. This washing machine is also a complex machine, as well as an electrical gadget, which helps us wash our clothes thanks to electricity. If it didn't exist, we would have to wash our clothes by hand. This tractor is another complex machine and moves due to petrol. It helps transport heavy loads, as well as performing many other agricultural jobs. The truth is, both simple and complex machines are great inventions, aren't they? Goodbye, friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Happy Learning TV.
Monster Math presents Addition Below 10. Okay, class, let's begin. What is 5 plus 3? We can solve
Okay,
the
Masha.
problem by...
Okay, we'll finish now. We said the difference now between simple and compound machine. I think you understand, inshallah. Okay, I think you understand this. Poly is a wheel with a rope, cord, or chain around it. We reach to revise poly now. I want one of Martian to give me what is poly. We reach to Arshman Tahir. What's poly Arshman? Go Arshman. Arshman, where are you? Arshman. Arshman, you are in the scene or are we? Are we with the second?
Yes.
Yes, Arshman, where are you? What is poly Arshman? Poly.
Sorry, I was in the washroom. Yes.
It's found in front of you. Do you get to the video?
Yes. मैंने वीडियो नहीं देखी.
Understand a lot of things in video or no?
I didn't.
Okay, poly. That's in front of you in the board. You see poly.
Yeah.
A wheel with rope or cord around it. What's the poly?
Yes. A pulley has a wheel with a rope, cord, or chain around it.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, my students.
Welcome.
Yeah, another one. Muhammad Islam. How are you, Muhammad? Muhammad. What is simple machine, Muhammad? Simple machine.
What?
Simple machine. What is simple machine?
Machines that make the work.
Yes. This here, do you know? Something that makes, something that makes okay. Muhammad Islam, your mic doesn't work.
Yes. Make the work easier. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Something makes the work easier. Like what?
Like what?
Like a shovel handle. Like what else?
Levers. And resource. And
What?
wagon.
Wagon, yes. Handle of the wagon. Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot, Muhammad. You understand simple machine well, Muhammad, or you repeat another time? Muhammad Islam, you understand the simple machine or repeat another time?
Yes, miss.
I repeat, or you understand it?
I understand.
Okay, thanks, Muhammad. Now, my students, I will explain to you pulley and lever and the wheel and the axle plane, which to ask you. We said the lever bar that pivot turns on a fixed point. Wheel and axle, we talk about it. Plane is a flat object such as a board. Inclined plane, like you see in the video, plane that is slanted so that one end is higher than the other. A wedge like the knife is two inclined plane placed back to back. One edge is sharp and point and the other right and flat. Okay, we reach to Sattam. We don't hear you at all, Sattam. Muaz Ahmed. What's the wedge, Muaz?
Yes, mister.
What is a wedge?
Which?
W-E-D-G-E, wedge.
Is to in then
Inclined plane.
inclined plane in the
Plane. Inclined plane.
plane
Yes.
place
The back to back.
back to back
Back
on
to back.
back to back
Edge sharp. Edge means the end. One edge means one end. It's sharp and pointed like a knife. Do you know knife?
yes
Knife is the wedge, you know? Knife here is the wedge. You know, my students? Okay.
okay.
Thanks, my students. Okay, I want another one. ننقص معاذ معاذ أحمد عبد الرحمن حسن بدوي.
Yes, mister.
Okay, what is the inclined plane of Rahman? Inclined plane.
Is a
plane. Do you get to the wedding?
so that one is the higher than the other. This makes it easier to lift a load.
Yeah. Thanks, Ruth. Thanks, Abdurrahman. Muhammad Al-Aqab.
Yes.
What is the lever?
Lever is a bar that pivots or turns a fixed point.
Fixed point in the middle.
Yes.
Something in the middle.
Yes.
Okay, like you eat by fork. We eat by fork. Fork is a kind of lever here. Okay. Ahmad Rami. Student Ahmad. Excellent Ahmad. Ahmad Rami. Where are you? Yes, Ahmad Rami. Yes, what's the wedge, Ahmad? Wedge. What is a wedge?
Which is to
Inclined.
back to back. Start.
I'm with you. Complete. One edge is sharp and pointed, and the other is wide and flat. It's like the knife. It's like the knife. One edge sharp.
Like the knife.
Yeah, like a knife. I will give it to you here, my students, in page 419. A minute. because I know maybe difficult to you. 1 minute. 419. Okay. You see the wedge, I think it is difficult to you, so I will explain it. That is the wedge here, my students. Do you see the knife here?
Yes.
That is the knife. I will enlarge for you to understand it well. That is the knife here. You see? The knife here, it consists of here, okay, 2 ends here. One end is sharp and the other end is flat. You see? That's the wedge. Sharp one, a knife is a wedge. The sharp edge of a knife open a tiny crack. Crack means the hole here. The inclined plane on either side pushed outward, widening the crack to separate the pieces of the wood. Here is just to understand. Understand it.
Okay.
Okay, my students?
Okay.
So now, that is the wedge. I will repeat another time. The wedge, my students, it's like the knife here. These two inclined plane here. It's called the inclined plane. This one and this one here. One of them is sharp and the other is flat here. It's back to back. Close the camera. Okay, thanks, my student, for good listening. I wish you understand. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.